Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Current air temperature comes in about where it was yesterday at 78 degrees, and a dew point value about the same as well. But calm winds out there, so it makes it feel even stickier. As we head into the afternoon, I think that calm wind will switch a little more southwest, and that'll be kind of an important factor in the forecast for today. 75, Wauchula. Arcadia the same, so is Myakka. Parrish comes in at 76, 77 in Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch, Northport. Punta Gorda comes in at 76, double 78s in Venice and Inglewood. And out of the Keat, Longboat comes in at 81. We still have a tropical system, Julia, spinning around, but it has been downgraded from a tropical storm to now just a tropical depression. Nevertheless, it can still produce a lot of rainfall, and it's slinging it back along the coastlines of the Carolinas. This system is going to meander. Not going anywhere, really, but it will decrease in intensity and probably become extra tropical before too terribly long. You'll notice extending from it kind of a line of showers that goes back out into Gulf waters. Well, there's a trough of low pressure out here in the Gulf, and that trough of low pressure is being monitored by the Hurricane Center as well as by the storm team here to make sure that we don't have any kind of development here. The chance of any kind of tropical development is pretty low, but if it's persistent, if it stays around long enough, the chance may increase just a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on it. The thing is, it has lifted a little further to the north over the last 24 hours. Yesterday, it was basically sitting right over us. And now with that little bit more of a northward motion, we have slightly less chance for rainfall. That, combined with the fact that we have a southwesterly wind flow developing today, we have a little bit more sunshine, I think, in the forecast, which will boost our daytime high temperature a degree or two. Put all those things together, and I think it'll mean the focus of showers today will be mostly in inland areas. Right now, everything's very quiet, expected to be so, right straight through the morning commute. Then by a little bit later on this morning, the southwesterly wind flow that we have developed should encourage a spotty shower near the coastline. And as is typical with this southwest wind at this time of year over the peninsula, the sea breeze will be incorporated into that southwest flow, and the majority of the heavier rainfall and activity will be pushed well inland by later in the afternoon. So drive time home along the coastline anyway should be a fairly dry experience. We'll look for coastal showers early, afternoon storms in inland areas, and then this sun cloud mix with slightly higher temperatures. Those are the highlights that carry us through the next couple of days, looks like. As far as the cloud cover goes, our eye obviously drawn to this mass off the Carolina coast, which is Julia. We talked about that one. We also have two others which we continue to monitor. One is a little bit of a depression right now that we continue to monitor. It'll probably become a named tropical storm before the day is over. It'll be called Carl. And of course, we still have Ian spinning around out here. Both of these storms forecast to remain out in the open waters of the mid-Atlantic with very little issues for the state of Florida, or for that matter, even the United States. But we'll keep an eye on them, of course. Southwest wind coming in at 5 knots today. Should be a nice day for boating with smooth conditions out there, less than 2-foot seas. You'll just dodge a shower or two, particularly in the early afternoon. 40% chance of rain showers today, tomorrow, next day. We'll look for about a 30 to 40% chance right through the 7-day period with daytime highs in the pretty typical 90-degree range.